while they were
I saw
doing
the
their
guy in the
banking.
yellow car ratting me out. You got a guy here. If I cracked me up, though, I thought he said, "Yeah, we got here on your property. Take a picture." I'm like, "No, I'm not on property, you scallywag." Now, I really can't get into it, unfortunately. Sonia, I can't. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to discuss who I work for or what I'm doing necessarily, other than just take some photos and videos of the bank.
Okay.
So I can't really get into it. I know it's weird, but I take orders.
So the photos are specifically of the bank?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, photos and video. The bank, the parking lot, the whole shebang here. Interesting setup here you guys have with the post office. Now, is the post office the thing next door to you guys?
Nope.
You go in the front doors. Mm-hmm. Is it like the post office off to the left, and you have a post office in your bank?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So, I've never seen that before. So you have a full-fledged post office.
I wouldn't say full-fledged. There's a few things that we don't do, but almost.
Are you guys the postal workers?
Nope.
So there's actually U.S. postal workers inside the bank?
Nope. They come in and pick up from us.
Ah.
Yep.
But it's like an official drop spot or something or other?
Yes.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
And I gotta ask, curious, just personal curiosity. It looks like it's O'Fallon Bank, but I see the logo, FCB.
Correct.
What does FCB stand for?
FCB.
It doesn't stand for anything?
It used to be First Collinsville Bank and First County Bank, but now it's just FCB. Yeah.
So it's FCB. So
yeah.
So it's not O'Fallon Bank, it's FCB.
Correct.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Well, I have reached out to our management just because we did have a customer's complaint, and for confidentiality, we can't have images of our customers being taken. So, I know that you're not on the property necessarily, but I'll reach back out to them and let them know. But
let me know what they say. I'll be out for a little bit. Let me talk to them and then see what they say. I am kind of curious if they're like, no, we can't have that, and insisting you leave. I'm curious, but doesn't hurt to ask, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. But yes, we have to be very cognizant of confidentiality for our customers and at the drive up and things like that. So.
Yeah, understandable. Well, I really can't pick up anything. This thing's a piece of crap. This mic, terrible. It's supposed to be like a directional mic type of thing. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is what it is. I don't really need the audio is not as important as the video and what have you. So. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, let me know if it says something else. Holler at me. Let me know. I won't be here long, but I won't be here for 2 more minutes either. I'll be maybe 10 minutes. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You bet.
Dispatch, can I help you?
Before we even dive into the interaction, this case already sets the stage for a classic public photography versus privacy tension scenario, one that has sparked debates across courtrooms, law enforcement encounters, and online communities for years. At the center of it, we have an individual openly recording a banking facility from a public space, which, on the surface, is generally considered lawful under public photography principles. But things escalate quickly when bank employees begin raising concerns about customer confidentiality, followed by a call to law enforcement. This is where the situation becomes more than just casual filming, it transforms into a conflict of perception versus legal boundaries. On one side, you have a person asserting their right to record in public. On the other, a financial institution prioritizing customer privacy and safety. What makes this especially compelling is how quickly assumptions begin to form. Is the individual suspicious, or simply exercising a lawful activity? Are the complaints rooted in actual legal violations, or discomfort with being recorded? And how should law enforcement interpret these competing interests when they arrive on...
Right. Here comes a cop. You need to get where you can see me. I got a cop that just pulled in. I'm gonna go around front. Go somewhere you can see me in the front. Oh, hey, 1 second. I'm gonna head over there. I was heading over here if you want to meet me over here.
That's all right, I'm coming over to you.
All right.
What's going on, man? What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah. There's people complaining you're taking videos and pictures of them.
I'm sorry?
People are complaining you're taking videos and pictures of them specifically.
Not a fan of public photography, are they?
I guess not.
What?
I guess not.
Well, I don't know what to tell them. Tell them that camera's been around for over 100 years, and
Well, you can't be making videos and pictures of people without their consent. Are you taking videos of people? What videos?
wait, are you saying
How
that
did you see
if
anybody
I'm
in
in
video?
public, I have to have consent?
Well, no, if you're taking somebody's video. Anyway, do you have your ID on you? Can I tag you? You mind if I get your name?
I do not have my ID on me, and unless I'm suspected of committing a crime, I typically don't cough up my ID to police officers.
Oh, you're not. I just want to attach your name real call. That's all.
Understandable. You can call me Mike. May I ask you if it's Officer Goodman? Oh,
Yeah.
not Sergeant, is it?
No, no.
How you doing?
Good. So, it's just somebody was complaining, that's all.
Yeah, they came out and talked to me. I told them I'm just getting some pictures. I'm working on a job, and we're supposed to get photos and videos of the bank.
You work for the bank?
No, I do not. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story, and I was sent out here by my producer to get some photos and videos, and I just got to do my job and leave. In fact, I was actually. I was just wrapping up and heading out. So I like to get time-lapse photos or videos too, rather. The clouds earlier, I was further in town, and the clouds were spectacular. There was two different kinds of clouds that were colliding. It was badass. So I sat out there for like 20 minutes taking a little time-lapse video, but mostly that's it. It's just time-lapse.
All right, well, I'll get out of here.
Yeah, just no worries. We're not breaking the law. It's all good.
Have a nice day.
Exchange immediately introduces the core tension, a customer complaint tied to confidentiality concerns. From the bank's perspective, this is less about the act of recording itself and more about perceived exposure of customers who may not expect to be filmed while conducting personal financial transactions. What's important to note here is how institutions often react defensively when privacy is mentioned. Even without clear evidence of wrongdoing, the mere presence of a camera can trigger internal protocols. This is where perception plays a major role, because in environments like banks, where sensitive activity occurs, employees are trained to treat unusual behavior cautiously. At the same time, this raises an important question for viewers. Does the presence of a camera automatically imply wrongdoing, or is it simply a misunderstanding of lawful public observation? The distinction between suspicion and legality becomes the foundation of the
Really? Really? Really?
Okay, let's see.
involvement being initiated based on a description of the individual rather than a confirmed violation. The mention of sunglasses and a red hoodie reflects how quickly a neutral activity can be reframed into a reportable observation. What's particularly notable is the recurring theme of consent being brought up. The question, "Are you taking videos of people?" highlights a common misconception. Many believe consent is required in public spaces, especially when individuals are captured incidentally. However, this becomes a gray area in public discourse, even though legal standards often differ from public perception. This moment also sets up the emotional undertone of the encounter. The tone is inquisitive but slightly accusatory, indicating that the situation is already being interpreted through a lens of concern. The intent behind the recording becomes clearer. The individual is not just filming randomly, They appear to be intentionally testing or documenting whether the establishment respects public recording rights. This approach is often seen in audit-style content, where interactions are initiated to evaluate responses from businesses and institutions. The phrase, "Let's rock and roll," signals a confident, prepared mindset, suggesting the individual anticipates interaction rather than avoidance. From an analytical perspective, this also shifts the dynamic. Instead of being a passive observer, the recorder is now an active participant in a structured scenario. This can influence how employees respond, as they may feel observed not just by a camera, but by a purpose-driven presence. This moment introduces a human element, initial surprise followed by clarification. The employee explains their own behavior, which suggests they are aware of internal expectations regarding cameras. Interestingly, both parties are now acknowledging cameras, but from different perspectives. One is using it as a tool for documentation, while the other is reacting to it as part of their job environment. This interaction highlights how cameras in public spaces don't just capture footage, they also influence behavior. People become more aware, more cautious, and sometimes more defensive. The presence of recording devices often changes the tone of engagement, even when no wrongdoing. The situation escalates to formal reporting. The bank representative contacts dispatch, expressing uncertainty about the individual's intentions. Notably, the language used is cautious. Phrases like, "We don't really know what he's doing," indicate concern rather than confirmation of a threat. This is the key moment B.